So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Tanner Houck. What's the scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Just missed. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The third baseman.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Got him. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Back here at Fenway, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Strike 2.
0-2.
Pasquantino. And he's out on the tag. And here comes Tommy Edman.
That's shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Edman, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt. That one missed.
That missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Barger makes the grab, 2 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Addison Barger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is downstairs. Second inning here, no score. And there's a strike. Base hit right field. 1 runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Ernie Clement in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Dalton Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Inside, and it's 1-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series.
You got a full count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
Alejandro Kirk.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1.
Jimenez.
That's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
rolls across the diamond. And Guerrero is set down. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Berrios back to work.
Yoshida.
Drops into the glove, and there's 1 down. And now Kyle Higashioka. Late with the swing there. Berrios measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. To first, and a couple of quick outs. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off to the right.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rodriguez squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Santander.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 away now. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger.
Right fielder,
1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that is out of play. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Foul ball there.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. Yeah. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Slice down the right side. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. So the Red Sox
now
lineup turns over.
Number 6.
Hesung Kim up next for the Red Sox. Guerrero on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Jimenez. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Start of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. To third, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. 2 gone.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Jimenez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're...
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take... Back in Boston, bottom of the fourth, Rafael Devers up to hit. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they close the gap. It's 5-2. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So digging in, Kyle Higashioka. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Clement over to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Two down, bases empty. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, two away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one handled on to first. That's the inning. Back here in Boston, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hout back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Now here is Riley Green. That misses. 1-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Varsho. And there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Number 12.
Flying to left his first time.
Wong.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Wong goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright, just kind of stay close to first base over there.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw comes in too late, and he's out at first. So the lineup flips over, and here is Ha-Seong Kim, 1 for 2. That one almost got him.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Wong leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's Devers at the plate. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Top 6. And here is Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 6-2. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. And he's got a double.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Varsho getting ready to hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Coming home. Steps on the bag for 1. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
Number 22. Garrett.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Over to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
0-2. That's the ball low.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Gimenez. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Masataka Yoshida digs in now.
The designated hitter, Masataka.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Now
tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Higashioka.
And there's a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Clement. In the dirt, can't quite pick it, and that would have been a beautiful play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right field.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu.
And first offering is fouled off. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Refsnyder, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Throws to first. They limit the damage here. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. It 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And a swing and a miss.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Refsnyder. 1 away. Throws to second. Anthony Santander, the next to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Popped up left side. Devers gets under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
1-1.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that is that. Back now at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Varsho moving under it. 2 down. So stepping in
now
for Boston, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Varsho moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Whitlock back to work. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always...
He swings and drives one out to deep left field, and it bangs off the monster. Coming home. He will score.
Wasted no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Kirk, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
What you got?
Kirk checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Devers throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th. Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez.
Now batting, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. He's in there. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 4 with a double.
Guerrero Jr.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Runner from third comes across. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Puts the tag on him. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
And now, Kyle Higashioka. Strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And we're back here at Fenway Park. To the batter now, Riley Green. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the catch. One down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 11-3. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Rodriguez snags it. 2 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the third out. Back here at Fenway, so bottom of the ninth, and now Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss, strike one. Green fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Makes the catch for the out, and there's one down. Rob Refsnyder now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Barker ranging into the alley, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes, and it's having quality misses as well.
Varsho on the move, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Blue Jays slug their way.